I'm going to show you guys how to hit one of the coolest shots in golf, the flop shot. Even if you're just a beginner, this will work for you, so stay tuned. So I'm going to start showing you guys how to hit a flop shot in 3 simple steps. So step number 1 when hitting a flop shot is going to be align yourself to the ball correctly. And there's a couple things to remember when you're aligning yourself to the ball, so we're going to go over that now. First thing, it's different from a regular shot because you're going to get a wider stance. You know, usually if chip shot, you have shoulder width apart. This one we're getting a little bit wider. That's going to help you get lower, and that's going to help you get under that ball. So feet wide, ball directly in the middle of the stance. And instead of aligning directly towards your flag, you're going to open up your body a little bit, because on a flop shot, that open face tends to push that ball a little bit more right if you're right-handed, or left if you're left-handed. So feet wide, ball in the middle, and then the last thing is to get low. Bend your knees a little bit more than you would normally. That's going to help you, again, get under that ball. If you're standing tall, chances are you're just going to thin it. You're not going to get under it very well. So feet wide, ball in the middle, bend your knees a little bit more. All right, step number 2 is going to be how you set up the club face and the club itself to the ball. So we talked about positioning. So once you get your position, we're going to talk about how to set up the club face. Very simple. Most of you probably already know the way to hit a flop shot is to add loft. And in order to do that, you would open the club face. See how this is regular, you open that up, it adds loft to it. That's what we're talking about. And so when choosing your club, most people hit a 60 degree. That's what I got here, is a 60 degree, 12 degrees of bounce. You could do it with lower lofted clubs, but it's going to be harder. So you're just going to have to open the face up more with those lower lofted clubs. But generally, open it all the way up, set it flat on the ground, and that's going to be the best starting position for that club. Another thing, if you find it hard to get, loft, you find you're still hitting it and it's going too far, not high enough, adjust your grip to have a weaker grip. So open the face and then take this grip and adjust it more to your left to have a weaker grip. This will help you keep that face open longer, and that'll add loft to it as well. Third and final step, you're ready for the swing, so let's get into it. Step number 1, we aligned ourselves to the ball correctly, opened up left, feet wide, a little bit lower, ball in the middle. We're going to line the club here, open it up, set it flat, adjust the grip a little bit weaker, and we're ready to go there. Now, ready for the swing. This is different from a regular shot, as you're not swinging straight back, straight through towards your target line as you normally would. This one, you're going to feel like you're coming outside to in. So you're going to feel like you're swinging along your feet. That's the key, is to swing along that line of your feet, and it's going to be outside to in across the ball, and that's going to help you get a little bit more spin, as well as it's just going to help you get it up a little bit higher. One of the key things that I personally like to remember has to do with the bounce of the club. And so when you open that club up flat as we are trying to hit that flop shot, you're not going to take a divot. I could swing into this ground as hard as I want. It's not going to take a divot. It's just going to use the bounce of the club, and it's going to bounce off the dirt. So you want to use that to your advantage. The thing that I think about the most when I'm hitting a flop shot is to slap that bounce against the ground. If you could trust that the bounce isn't going to dig, that'll help you get under the club or under the ball, because you can slap it against the ground a lot harder. You can swing into the ground when you have that club face open. You're not going to take a divot. So it's pretty hard to chunk a flop shot. What you want to do is you want to just scoop right under it. So with that swing, we're coming outside to in, slapping the ground with that bounce, and just getting under it. All right, I'm gonna hit this shot, walk you through it a little bit. We're at the top of this hill. We got a down slope here. So you don't wanna hit that because you'll probably get caught up in the rough, but you don't have a lot of green to work with, so you can't really run it out. So perfect shot for a flop shot. I'm gonna run you through my thoughts here. Ball in the middle of the stance, a little bit wider. Gonna get low, bend the knees, open that club face up, set it kind of flat, adjust the grip a little bit if I need to. We're gonna remember to open up left, swing across the feet, and sweep under it. Slap that bounce against the grass. Perfect. If you guys enjoyed this video, thank you guys for watching. Please like and subscribe if you made it this far, and we'll see you in the next one. Peace.